Hey, and welcome to a new vlog. I am not a vlogger, but I do like to remember the really fun things that I get to do in life as a wedding photographer. And I'm going to Sedona this week for a solo trip to shoot an elopement at Cathedral Rock. So I just figured, why not vlog so that I could remember this. I've traveled solo a lot for work because Christian can't always come with me, but I've never done a really long solo trip like this because I'm going to be there for like 4 days. I'm going to fly into Phoenix and then spend 3 days in Sedona. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm currently getting all packed up. I'm on my way to get my rental car. Hopefully they give me something good. We will see. It's always kind of a toss-up. Okay, so I got my car. It's a Chevy Equinox, which is awesome because that's what I drive at home. I like to drive familiar cars in unfamiliar places because I just don't really know these roads, so having a vehicle that I'm at least kind of used to kind of helps. But I'm about to go into this shopping mall. It's the Biltmore at Fashion Park, it says, because I lost my Lululemon belt bag at my last wedding in Tennessee, like last weekend or something like that. Or 2 weekends ago. Yeah, 2 weekends ago. So I want to go get another one, so I'm gonna go in and do that. It's only 11 in the morning or 11:45 in the morning, but it's like 3 p.m. our time, so it feels like it's like the middle of the day for me, and I'm definitely gonna go to bed early tonight. This is the airport outfit. Honestly, I feel gross and I can't wait to change, but I can't get into my Airbnb until 4 and it's only like 12 right now, so I can't leave Phoenix until like 2 hours from now unless I want to be just in Sedona with nowhere to go. I might stop by the Desert Botanical Garden if it's free. I haven't looked that up, and then I have to go to the store and like get some items, and I also want to get Dutch while I'm here, so busy 2 hours ahead. But I did find stuff at Lululemon and I will show you later. Okay, I'm back in the car and I'm gonna show you what I got. It's really nowhere good for me to set this down. Hold on. That is what we're working with for angles. So I rebought this belt bag because I really loved it when I had it, and I use it a lot for like outdoor stuff and for weddings. And especially doing this elopement, I was like, I kind of need something like that. And I didn't want to bring my nice one that I bring to formal weddings because it's like leather, and that just didn't really seem like the vibe for hiking a kind of intense hike. So rebought the Lulu belt bag that I lost, and then I saw this shirt was on sale, so I got it. It's a little olive green cotton t-shirt. That's what I got. I'm gonna figure out lunch now. I'm gonna go shop for those things that I need, and then I'm gonna get Dutch, and then I'm gonna go to Sedona. Okay, update. I did not get lunch as promised, but they had gelato at this shopping mall, and I never get gelato, haven't had it in months. And they had this toasted marshmallow flavor, which literally tastes like campfire marshmallows, and I was like, I must have it. So I know it's like a toxic trait to always want to reward yourself when you do things that are minorly difficult or inconvenient, like traveling for like a whole day, but I am giving myself an exception, and I got some gelato. I'm on my way to Sedona. I just got Dutch Bros though, and I wanted to try it on camera because I've never gotten a soda at Dutch. I've had Dutch a few times when we got married in Utah, and then also when I visited my brother and sister-in-law in Oregon, and I love it, but I've never tried their soda, so. It's actually pretty good. It's a Dutch soda with strawberry, raspberry, and cream, so highly recommend. Super good. I really like it. I love Dutch, so when I saw that there was one in Phoenix, I was like, I just simply have to go. Also, I just want to say, if you have AT&T, there is literally no service in Phoenix. Like, I have had no service anywhere, which is extremely inconvenient when you don't really know where you are and your GPS isn't working, but it's fine. Instead of trees, they just have hills and hills of cactuses. I just got to my Airbnb and I wanted to show you what it looks like before I put all my stuff down, but it's so cute. It's just this little like side guest house to the main house, and there's the view, like so beautiful. So they have this cute little table, and they left me snacks, and there's also this porch area, which I think is so nice. And then here's the bathroom. The host was really nice. He came out of his house to say hey to me, and we had a conversation. But yeah, and it does look like there's like all windows in here, lots of natural light, but you can close them for privacy, which obviously is important. Also kind of makes me feel safer that there's people like right next to this house, and I'm here by myself, so it's a little bit reassuring. And then they have a microwave and a fridge and freezer in here, which is super nice. And they left me waters and coffee creamer. Cool. So I will leave a link for this in the description. I forgot to say that they also personalized the little entryway door when I came in with my name on it, which is really cute. I know Airbnb hosts get like extra points, or you can, I don't know, mention in the comments that they personalized the stay, which I think is really nice, especially if they live next door. But I'm gonna show you what I got from Target because I never did that earlier in the car. So I got 2 gigantic water bottles to put in the fridge and freezer just so that I have cold water for my stay, because you never really know what Airbnb hosts provide. These hosts gave me water bottles, like a water filter, but I've also stayed at Airbnbs where they give you like nothing. And then I got a water bottle because I forgot a water bottle at home like an idiot, because I'm literally going hiking twice on this trip. Like, why would I not bring that? But yeah, so I got one from Target. Goldfish, because I'm gonna be in tonight. Like, I've had a long travel day. I don't really plan on going out again except for maybe to grab dinner. So I just wanted some snacks for me to just like chill and wrap up some work. More contact solution in case I run out. Bug spray and sunscreen because I couldn't bring this on the plane. I'm pretty sure you can't bring aerosol cans on a plane, so I just figured I would get travel sizes here. One more snack, makeup wipes because I forgot those. And yeah, I think that's it. So I'm going to take a shower because I feel just so sweaty and gross right now. And then I'm going to figure out the dinner situation, I think, and then maybe get some work done. But I'm trying to stay on East Coast time while I'm here because the elopement is at 3:30 in the morning, be 6 p.m. or 6 a.m. our time. So if I can stay on a semi-East Coast schedule, I feel like it's less jarring to wake up at 6 in the morning mentally than like 3 in the morning mentally. I don't know why. Tonight I'm gonna try to go to bed really early, like basically as the sun is setting, and then I'm gonna get up early tomorrow, probably like 5:30 in the morning, to get me on that schedule so that I'm tired enough to go to bed early again tomorrow night, and then the next day is the elopement. So I can get up early at 3:30 in the morning. I don't expect to feel like fully rested like I normally would, but I at least don't want to be tired because I'm going to be hiking a pretty intense hike that day and the day before. So I just want to be like well rested enough, or as well rested as I can be, so that I can spend the rest of the day in Sedona if I want to, and not have to come back here and like nap and then mess up my sleep schedule for when I go home and stuff. Okay. I just took a shower and I'm gonna go get some dinner, and then I'm gonna chill for the rest of the night because it's like 5 or something like that right now, and I want to be in bed kind of soon. So yeah, I'm gonna go get dinner. It's currently 6:09 p.m. and I am going to lay in bed and chill until I can fall asleep. I know what you might be thinking, Grace, you're in Sedona, why are you laying in bed and like not doing fun things? That is a great question. Normally on like vacations and trips and stuff, I'm very go, go, go. I don't like to waste time in my hotel room. Like, we're there, I want to do as much as we can. May is one of my busiest spring seasons, and I'm out of state, so like I'm out of my house once a week, every week for the next 6 weeks, I think, or for 6 weeks, which that started 2 weeks ago. So this is my 3rd week of traveling, being home for like 2-3 days, and then getting on a plane again. And honestly, it is exhausting. As much as I love it and I'm thankful for it, it is really tiring. I was just in New York City, then the next weekend I was in Tennessee, now I'm in Sedona, and then next week I go to New Jersey, and then I go to Georgia, and then I go back to New Jersey. Just a really busy time of the year for me, and I haven't really gotten a lot of time to rest, and I just want to be able to give my full energy to the elopement that I have this week. So I'm trying to get back on a sleep schedule that is going to be conducive to getting up at 3 in the morning for that elopement. I've also been awake since 4:30 a.m. EST, so I am just so tired. I'm gonna sit here and relax and not feel guilty about it, so that I can get up early tomorrow and watch the sunrise. I also forgot to share that on the way here, I got a notification that one of my clients had signed their proposal, which means that they officially booked me, and it was for an elopement in Zion National Park. And I'm so excited because if you know me at all, or if you follow me on Instagram, you know that that's where I got married last year. So being able to go back is just so exciting. I honestly never thought I'd get the opportunity to do that because I don't live here. I'm not a local, but just knowing that someone trusts me and is going to fly me out back to Utah for that is so freaking exciting. So I'm really pumped for that, and it just made my week. What a coincidence that I'm here in Sedona shooting an adventure elopement, my first like real like national park-ish. I know Cathedral Rock isn't technically a national park, but more of an adventure style elopement. It's such a coincidence that I would also book another one while I'm here before I've even like marketed that one at all, which is crazy. So yeah, anyway, that's my good news, and I'm just so excited. And if I can do it from Florida, you can do it too wherever you live. It's like 6 a.m. and I got up around 4:45, but I just laid in bed because it was freezing outside and like there's no heat in here. So I was so cold, but I'm finally up and I'm gonna get ready for the day and change and hopefully go out and try a local like coffee place or donuts or something like that. I'm almost done curling my hair, and then I'm gonna do some light makeup. Nothing crazy, because I'm literally going hiking today, but I just kind of want to look more like a human while I'm out. So yeah, and also I'm doing it with a straightener, and I never do this. I usually use a curling iron, but didn't want to bring both, so here we are. It doesn't look amazing, but doesn't look horrible either, right? Okay, I'm ready. This bathroom fluorescent lighting really isn't doing me any favors, but I'm gonna go out and grab breakfast, I think. But look at the view. I just will never get over it. That is so beautiful. So I'm gonna go out, get breakfast, walk around town a little bit. There's a shopping center here that I want to visit, and then we're gonna hike Cathedral Rock for the first time later today. This top is from Abercrombie, from their like athletic wear line, and it is so cute. If they had this in other colors, I would definitely get another one. Leggings are Lulu, Nikes, and then it's like 50 degrees out, so I'm wearing this sweater from American Eagle, or no, from Target, because it's really cold outside. And life hack, if you are traveling and you know you're going to be hiking and stuff, fake ring from Amazon besties. I would not bring my real one because I don't want it to get damaged, so fake ring all the way. It's like $20, $10. You can get them really cheap. I'm actually going to bring my film camera with me. This is a Contax T2. I got it used from eBay, so that's why it's a little bit beat up, but I'm going to show you how I load the film. This is Portra 400, I believe. Let's check. Yep. And I'm going to open the back, and it goes in with this pointy thing up into the camera like this, and it just kind of clicks in, and then it actually automatically will like roll the film up, which is so nice because some of my other cameras don't do that. So I'm just gonna pull this film so that it's reached to the other side so that this like has something to grip onto. I am going to take a test shot to make sure that the film is all loaded right and stuff and everything sounds like it's working properly. That little 30 in the corner means that the shutter speed is set at 30, and the green at the bottom means that the focus is locked in. Oh, now it's 125, 30. So that means that the shutter speed is in between 30 and 125. This camera isn't fully manual, so it kind of decides those settings for you. You can choose the aperture and obviously the film speed, but you don't have control over like all of your settings like you normally would. So let me make sure that it's not going to focus on like the window. There we go. And it looks like the film is loaded correctly and everything is working properly. I just got my coffee and I wanted to get something local, but the first place I went to was closed permanently and I did not realize. And then the second place, I thought it was like a local coffee place, but they serve Starbucks, which is fine, but like normally I try to try something new, so maybe before I leave I'll do that, but I just didn't want to keep driving around. So I'm going to go back home and relax a little bit, get some work done on the computer that needs to get done, and then I'm gonna head out to go to that like shopping village closer to 11, but it's only 7:30 in the morning, so a lot of places aren't even open yet. I'm gonna do a little taste test with my donut, but I wanted to show you the view first because I'm just sitting here. Even though I'm inside, I feel like I'm still enjoying the views of Sedona. Taste test time. I'm gonna have this for breakfast, and then if I'm still hungry, I have these like protein bars that I brought for when I'm hiking. This donut is from a place in town called Sedona, which I think is so cute. That is really good. Really fluffy. It's maple glazed, which is not something I would normally get, but it just felt appropriate for where I am. And then I'm gonna try my coffee. I'm gonna see if it actually tastes like Starbucks coffee, or if they just use like Starbucks like coffee beans. It's actually a little bit different, but in a good way. It doesn't taste like the Starbucks that I have every day. So maybe they just use their beans and like the same syrup as them. I don't know. I just had one of the best crepes of my life, honestly. It was so good. I've never really like dined by myself, but it was really nice and peaceful, beautiful view behind us. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go check out that shopping village now, and then I'm gonna go back to the Airbnb and get ready to hike for like 3:30 p.m. And that's what the rest of the day looks like. I got a ton of work done this morning while I was around the house, but I wanted to like get out and actually do things while I'm here. I'm just exhausted. I don't honestly, I didn't feel up to doing like a whole day out, especially because I'm gonna hike the same intense hike twice in like 12 hours. So yeah. I'm I'm getting ready to go hike Cathedral Rock for the first time. We're doing it in the daylight first because tomorrow morning we'll be hiking it completely in the dark. That's why I said I'd be hiking it twice in like 12 hours because we'll be hiking it again tomorrow morning at like, I think we start hiking at 5:30. So I'm wearing this like sports bra top from Amazon underneath, and then I put a t-shirt over. My leggings are from Aerie. These are like compression socks that I got for hiking, and then these are my hiking boots from Amazon. They look like this. I'm not bringing much since tonight we're just hiking it to get a feel for the path, but I'm bringing a water bottle shoved into here. I'm gonna bring my bigger water bottle over there tomorrow. I just don't want to carry my whole entire camera backpack, and I don't have a smaller one. Keys, chapstick with SPF, my phone, my wallet's in here, and I think that's it. So this is what we're thinking for the ceremony. So having this flat part right before we ascend. I just got back from hiking Cathedral Rock. I think I said this earlier, but we just wanted to hike it in the daytime so that we could see the trail because it's a relatively difficult hike. So I just didn't want to do it for the first time in the dark at like 4 in the morning. So yeah, it was awesome. At the bottom, my couple was kind of skeptical. I had done a lot of research and I'm also pretty familiar with like national parks. So doing a hike like that wasn't like super out of my comfort zone, but everyone, like all of us, are from Florida, so they were like, whoa, this is pretty intense. But by the end they were super stoked, really happy that they did it, really excited to do it again tomorrow morning. It's an absolutely beautiful hike, and honestly it's really not like that difficult if you are in good health. I feel like anyone could do it if you really put your mind to it. It's more of a mental thing. Like, are you going to look at the side of a mountain knowing that you have to scale it and be able to get past that fear or like hesitation? Because if so, you'll be totally fine. It's definitely one of the more challenging hikes that I've done. You're legit like scaling the sides of the mountain, like holding onto the rocks, like hoisting yourself up. Definitely not a super easy hike. We stopped for a lot of breaks, but online I was reading it could take like an hour and a half to get to the top, and I think it took us like 45 minutes. It was not that bad, and we stopped a lot. More on that soon. We're doing it again in the morning, so I'll let you know how it goes. But I just went to Whole Foods to pick up dinner because I am so hungry. It's like 6:30, so I'm gonna eat and try to get to bed early because I have to be up at 3 tomorrow for the elopement. Get in a shower, eat the rest of my dinner, and then just try to go to bed. I forget if I told you what I got from Whole Foods, but I got this BLT sandwich, some roasted veggies because I just love roasted veggies so much, and then I got this wrap for in the morning. If I'm hungry enough to eat, I'm probably gonna try to eat like before I hike, but not too close to before I hike. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna bring tomorrow. So I have my flash for tomorrow with the Airbnb because it's gonna be like pitch black in the morning, a harness, and then for gear, this is a 35mm lens, and then I have my 24-70. Because of how hard it is to hike, I don't think I'm going to shoot on dual bodies because there's just so many rocks. They would be like, the cameras would be banging up against the rocks a lot, so I always have backup gear, but I'll probably only shoot with one body, one lens. So I'm going to use my R6 with my 24-70, and then if I have any issues, I have my 35 as a backup. I brought my Contax T2. That's my memory card case back there. My extra batteries are going to go in here also. And then I have this video light in case I need it. I always have to take the battery out because it'll just turn on by itself. Then I have my sunglasses in here, flashlights, and a little energy bar in case I want to have a snack. It's gonna be freezing tomorrow morning, so cold. So I'm bringing my jacket, and then I'm also gonna wear a couple of layers. The good thing about this is that it is like really like light, so I can fold this up and stuff it into the backpack and it'll be fine. But that's the plan for tomorrow. Currently 3 in the morning and I'm about to leave to go to the Airbnb, but I'm gonna show you what I'm wearing. It's like 45 degrees, so I feel like I'm gonna be freezing, but I have my workout tank underneath, then I have a long black tank top, then I have my Lulu shirt underneath, and then this sweatshirt, and then I have that like big jacket over there. So I feel like I'm still gonna be freezing, but hopefully I'm fine. And yeah, I'll see you hopefully at the top of the hike. Also, I'm like way too tired to eat something right now. And you know when you wake up really early in the morning and you just don't really want to eat? That's me right now. So I'm gonna bring an extra energy bar and just like eat this on the way to the Airbnb. It's currently at 12:04 and I stopped just to give you an update. So elopement went great. I'm gonna like insert some clips as I talk so you can see, but the hike was much harder today with all my equipment. Totally like doable, but definitely more difficult, especially if you're not like an athlete. So we started the hike at 5 and got up to the top within 45 minutes, I would say. So we had about an hour and like 10 minutes to shoot up there, and it was amazing. Views were incredible. if you're ever coming to Sedona and you do Cathedral Rock at sunrise, at least during the month of May, the sun doesn't actually come off over like the peaks of the mountains until a good like 15-20 minutes after it says sunrises. So that was perfect. And afterwards we went to a cute little breakfast place. I got breakfast with them and we walked around and took some more photos. So all in all, it was like about an 8.5-hour day, and I can't believe it's only 12 and I'm already done with work and I did an 8-hour day. That's just crazy to me. So I drove to get Dutch because it was like 18 minutes away, which is far, but they only really have places that serve Starbucks in Sedona that I could find. I went to a couple other places, but they were sit-down places that served it. Not a ton of small coffee shops that I was at least able to find in my like brief search. So I love Dutch Bros, like I said before, so I was willing to make the drive. So I'm gonna start driving back home, and there's some lookout spots on the way back, so I'm gonna stop if there's like a good one, and I'll pull over and see what we can see. Finally back at the Airbnb. I just did a fit check, so I'll insert it here so you can see me be like one of the TikTok girls. This is my post-elopement fit check. My leggings are Aerie, these boots are from Amazon, and my compression socks are also from Amazon. This top is Lululemon, bag is Lululemon, Brevity backpack, my pants. But I'm letting these photos back up while I go take a shower and get refreshed and renewed, because I'm honestly so sweaty and I just have like dust from that hike like literally all over my clothes and like in my hair and everywhere. I backed up all their photos and picked out their sneak peeks, so I just have to edit them, which I think I'm gonna do after I finish this. And my flight is like 2 hours later than I thought. I don't know how that happened or what happened with that. I had to extend my rental car because otherwise I'd be sitting in the airport for like 5 hours. That gives me some more time to pack tomorrow morning though, so not complaining. Just eating some instant mashed potatoes before I head to bed early. Also got some work done. I also wanted to show you some of the sneak peeks that I just edited because I just love how they turned out so much. I'm at the scenic overlook here and I just grabbed an acai bowl and I'm gonna eat breakfast and just enjoy the view before I have to leave. It's only $3 to park here and the views are unmatched. You can see the whole city below and it's just beautiful. I just got my last Dutch of the trip. It's an iced caramel breve with soft top, and I honestly like Dutch Bros more than I like Starbucks, so I really wish that they had it near us in Florida, but they're really like nowhere close to the East Coast, so I'm not like feeling super confident that we're gonna get that one day, but a girl can hope, you know? So I am on my way back to the airport. I'm gonna stop and probably get some gas because I have to fill this car up before I return it. And yeah, I have about a 2-hour drive and then I'll be at the airport. I am so sad to be leaving Sedona, honestly. It was just so beautiful. The town was really cute. There's a lot to do. I loved finding that overlook this morning. I feel like you could spend like a good week in Sedona if you want to do all the hikes and then also work in some relaxing time, like a spa day, swimming at the springs that they have. You could spend a lot of time there because there's just so many hikes to do. Like I said, I didn't hike a lot, but if I go back, which I hope that I will, I definitely I would do Cathedral Rock again, and I would want to do Bell Rock and Soldier's Pass, and what was the last one? Oh, Devil's Bridge. I am officially home, so that's gonna close out the Sedona vlog. If you watched, thanks for being here, even though it was probably a little bit of a mess because I'm not really a vlogger, but hopefully I can look back and remember like what a fun trip that was. And I'm gonna try to vlog the travels that I have coming up. I'm gonna be in Salt Lake City, Utah. I'll be back in Zion and Brooklyn, New York City, Charlotte, North Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina, all coming up. So hopefully I'll vlog those and stay tuned.